Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another fairy tale review. Of course, today's chapter is 489, The Universe 1. And we have, of course, The Universe 1 by Harushima, of course, chapter 489. Let's turn the page to page 2, of course, the cover for fairy tale. This always happens to me. I wish I knew, like where more or less is the start. We have a little picture, we have a little drawing here of course, Gadule in his dragon formation. And we have Lady Aline holding up one finger, of course, talking about mostly likely suggesting the universe itself. And we have August, of course, who's just stabbed by Brandish, by one of the fairy tale members that controlled her mind and changed her mindset of thinking of kill August. And so that's what happened there. He changed her mind, Brandish's mindset to kill August, kill. And she responded to that pretty well because her mind was controlled and she wound up stabbing him. Of course, August, enraged by this decision, he decides, okay, we're not going to go, time for negotiations is over. Now we'll begin this fight. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, at the top of page 5, August, of course, August, whose anger shakes the very foundation of the earth, shall now deliver the ultimate retribution. The last glimmer of hope has been exterminated. Because of this idiot, because of him, everything the fairy tales stand for and the world has been eliminated because of this dumb idiot here trying to change things. And Brandish says grandpa, and he says Brandish, and he says Lucy. Okay, so you have Natsu saving Lucy. Dissolve into oblivion. So basically, he just looked in that one spot they were standing, and this huge explosion came out of the ground. So that's pretty interesting. What is this searing light? It's coming from the east. Natsu, Lucy, happy. So basically, everybody knows that something went wrong with the negotiation and that they're about to fight August. So they're preparing for what could be worst case scenario, although they have seen nothing yet because Lady Aline hasn't even begun to show what she has. Fairy glitter. So you have one member using the fairy glitter technique. And as she tries to do that, she gets vaporized basically. First. So you remember in the last few chapters, you gotta go very back for this. The fairy glitter technique was basically used to release the heart of the fairy tale that was stuck in her physical body, which was stuck in a crystal. And she said the only way we can save fairy tale, possibly even the world, is if you take my body and destroy it and free it from that crystal. She was finally able to release her body, but the whole point of this is to destroy her body so that nobody else would find it. Excuse me? So that nobody else would find it. So that's a bit crazy. So first, are you alright? Talk to me first. It seems I'm suffering from muscular atrophy. I'm barely able to move my body. So muscular atrophy, basically your muscles, because you've been lying dormant for a while, you can't move. So with a bit of movement, your body will get used to the usual movements a human would do. So she has to pretty much, sit still for a while, move her body for a while, and then she'll be able to move and walk, just like everybody else is doing right about now. She's been stuck in a crystal for a while, so she's suffering from some side effects from being stuck in that crystal for a while. Well then, shall we begin? So right now, Lady Aline is going to face off with Agnolia, obviously, which is one of the dragons, but he's in this human formation quietly right now. And he's pretty strong, but he notices that Aline is just that much strong, just so much that stronger that it even makes him cringe to at some level, if that is. So let's continue to the top. We have an action sequence at first, and she releases a ball of fire, an atmospheric enchantment. So she pretty much hurls an atmospheric object at him, or known as atmospheric enchantment. You can see it's so powerful that Agnolia was pushed back, obviously. And he's smiling, he's excited, because he never had a battle like this before. And to him, this is exactly what a battle is for Agnolia. Basically, excitement, destruction. This is what he stands for. The ability to bestow and affix her magic onto all things. A high enchanter. And you see him, Magnolia, they're just laughing, obviously. He kind of raises his hands and he causes a huge massive explosion behind her. And she dodges it, obviously. Considering your magic is learned from the Black Wizard, it's fairly impressive. You've caught my interest. Why, thank you. You're making me blush. Your power is magnificent. As well, the rumors don't even do it justice. I've certainly come to understand why His Majesty fears you so. However, if and when Fairy Tail Heart falls into His Majesty's hands and he wields that power against you, I do indeed wonder what will happen. So basically, Her Majesty is planning to get the hearts of Fairy Tail and use that power against them. And she wants to see what would happen to Agnolia should he acquire this power. And we all know he'll become just that much more stronger, obviously. Are you implying that the Black Wizard would become an extent which surpasses even me? I'm merely acknowledging that possibility. So we talk about Zeref here, we talk about the Black Wizard. He's a Black Wizard, basically somebody uses dark powers or magic to subdue his enemies. So let's continue. If you're about to tell me to leave your humans to your devices without laying a finger on you until then, save your breath. I have no intentions of listening. Oh my, I have heard through the grapevine that you were once a human as well. That being the case, your choice of words is rather strange. However, it is just as you say. The last thing I want is for you to get in my way. Meanwhile, His Majesty is off somewhere, enjoying all of this as if it were a game. I suppose then I'll have to be the one to get his act together. So basically, His Majesty or Zeref was off somewhere else, enjoying the luxury of pretty much whipping up a can of kick-ass against his opponents, obviously. And he seems to be doing a great job of it. And till now, Lady Lean is there to hold Agnolia, of course, at bay while she fights him. So let's see how this battle goes, so that we may bring this war to a swift conclusion. What is this? A magic unknown to even me? Indeed, the spell you're about to witness, it did not exist 400 years ago. If you were to travel even further back in the annals of history, there would still be no record of it. Why, you ask? This is magic of the new era. So basically, she makes you know you can travel back in time as far as you want. Being your dragon, you're not going to find this magic. This magic that I have created in front of you is new. It is a new era magic, so you wouldn't know about it. So basically, it's created for the new era. And it's basically, you get warped to a space, to like a weird empty space, where you can cause no damage. People won't be able to hear you, won't be able to sense you, right? Because it's a space. You're fighting in a space that does not exist. So let's continue. The earth itself, do you mean to tell me you're enchanting the entirety of the earth? You are correct. All the land of the kingdom of Fjord, to be precise. Just who exactly are you? I'm called Aileen. I do hope we'll meet again someday, O great Agnolia. So her name is Aileen, obviously, as we said before. And now we go back to where Lily and Levy is at after Gadget was taken to the depths of hell by the death or the Green Reaper himself. And you see the bright light, of course. She's pretty much devouring the land or earth at this point because it's like a magic. What is this light? Where is it even coming from? This light is astounding. Yes, indeed. With the hell, what the hell is this? What's happening? I can barely keep my eyes open. So basically, they can see the light. It's basically a ball of light that will devour the entire planet. Now, what does it do? Nobody knows. Besides illuminating the sky, nobody knows what it actually does. But I'm pretty sure it teleports everybody into the space. The sky is shining. It's so bright. Aileen, don't tell me you actually used that magic. So even Zeref, he's like, did you actually use... Even Zeref, he's shocked. He's like, don't tell me you actually used that. World reconstruction magic. So it's a magic that reconstructs the entire world. And that's what Aileen did. Universe 1. So thank you very much for joining me on this very short chapter of Fairy Tale 489 to be continued on chapter 490. Ladies and gentlemen, Fairy Tale 0, referring to the magic she's reconstructed the entire world to the point where fairy tale does not exist, hence to the 0, or probably the first fairy tale that was ever created in history. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe or follow me up on Twitter. Don't forget to leave a like, and you also feel free to comment down below. And we'll, that is safe. Just have a great day and stay safe, and have a great morning.